Claudie cooks, bring sunshine into your life with some lovely food and Caribbean spices, spices. Claudie cooks.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and another cooking video with your one and only Claudie Cooks in the kitchen. Today we're making the Marry Me Salmon, but with a little twist because you're in Claudie Cooks' kitchen, so anything can happen. All of the ingredients used in this recipe will be listed in the description box below. So what are we waiting for? Let's get cooking! Woohoo! First up, let's start off by seasoning our salmon, and we're going to get some oil over that. Just a little drizzle of olive oil, and I've washed the salmon and dried it, properly so the skin can be nice and dry for frying. Let's go in with some black pepper, some salt, just enough to taste. You can always add more in the sauce. We're going in with some garlic granules. All right, we want some flavor into our salmon as well as in our sauce. And I'm just going in with a little bit of smoked paprika, just a little sprinkling, not too much, because we're going to add this to the sauce as well. Pinch of Old Bay seasoning and a pinch of oregano and some Italian seasoning. But we don't need too much at this moment in time. We just want a bit of flavor. I'm going to rub this all in. And once we've done that, we're going to set that aside and just let it take on a little bit of flavor before we start to fry it. Just spreading a bit of this around here so we can hit the sides with some flavor as well. Nicely flavored. Now we can set that aside. Well, let's build our flavor base now, guys. Right, in with about a tablespoon of olive oil, and we're going to hit that up with some butter, tablespoon of butter. We're going to melt that down. We're going to add some shallots, some chopped shallots, and we're just going to let that saute off for about 2 to 3 minutes. In with our shallots. Give it a little mixy. And just a tad salt. Now for some garlic. We've got 3 cloves of garlic in here, but you can use 1 or 2. But I love garlic, so I have 3 chopped cloves in here. And we're going to let that fragrant for 30 seconds or so, just to get this all nice and fragrant and the kitchen smelling divine. That's what we're talking about. Right, we're going in with some sun-dried tomatoes, and I'm using 4 chopped sun-dried tomatoes in here. Right, we're just going to let that saute off nice and slowly to build our flavor. Taking our time to build this flavor creates huge amount of depth to this sauce, and that's why we don't need to rush this stage just at this moment. Nice and slow does it. Right, we're ready for some deglazing to take place now. So in with 60 milliliters of white wine or chicken broth or stock. Right, we're gonna let this reduce by about half to help to build and enrich the flavor. We are ready to add some chicken broth now. And as you can see, that's really reduced down. And this is going to help to counterbalance the richness of the creamy sauce and the flatness that you usually get with really rich creamy sauce. And in with our chicken broth. Let that bubble away. We're ready to add our milk or cream. Right, we're going in with about 80 milliliters or so of double cream. I'm going to turn the fire down because we don't want the cream to boil. So we're just going to simmer that gently. I think I'm going to go in with the rest of this cream. This is looking just where I want it to be. Look at that. See? Not very thick, loose, looking good. Right, time to add in our other ingredients. In with some lemon zest. It's going to bring brightness to the dish. I'm going to squeeze in about a tablespoon for freshness. In with some Dijon mustard. It's about a teaspoon. A nice pinch of smoked paprika, just for a bit of smokiness and a bit of color. In with some capers. I told you, this is Claudie Cook's kitchen, and I'm just trying to elevate it to my taste. In with about 25 to 30 grams of freshly grated Parmesan cheese. Black pepper. If you're liking this video thus far, give me a like, subscribe, and share with your friends and family. It truly will help Claudie Cooks to continue to grow. And that was some crushed chilies for a bit of heat to the dish. And let's give that a little stir. And we're going in with a squeeze of lemon. And I think we need some salt. Where is my salt? Here we are. Just a little crack of the salt in there because you know our Parmesan cheese has got salt in it. And we don't want our food salty. Let's give that a taste. I think I'm gonna go in with a bit more lemon juice. So just keep on tasting your food and just make sure that it all get balanced. And we're going in with a crap more salt and black pepper as well. And I feel I need to add a bit more chili in it as well, just for a little bit more heat to that. Let's give that a little stir. Right, and have a little taste to see where we are at balance-wise and flavor. I'm going to add a bit more mustard as well. I do like the flavor, the mustard. Right, let's try it. Yes, I can taste that pop of lemon juice and zest in here. That's what we're talking about. And we're going in now with some tarragon, and I've also got some parsley. The tarragon that I'm adding in, it gives a really distinct flavor, and it really is good with rich creamy sauce and salmon as well. It's just an elevated herb to use if you just want to lift your sauces from the normal way you do it. Usually in this sauce you'd have parsley and basil, but you know me, I love to mix things up because that's what I am all about, mixing and experimenting with flavors. I'm just going to let that sit for about a minute, and then we're going to take it off the fire and get frying our salmon pieces. just for a minute. Our sauce is done now. Let's get our fish on. I've added an extra piece of butter into that, half of a teaspoon, and now we're going in with the rest of the olive oil. Let's get our salmon pieces in, skin side down. And I'm putting the salmon pieces around the side rather than in the center because this is where it's the hottest point. And we don't want it to burn. We actually want it to fry and get a nice crispy skin. And we're going to fry that for about 4 to 5 minutes on that side. And then we flip over for about a minute or two on the other side. Time to flip our salmon. We're going to give that about 2 minutes on that side. See, our salmon pieces are looking nice and done. Let's get them in that sauce. Just to note, you could have done everything in the same pan, but I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do it separately, just so you know. You don't have to do it in different pans. But I'm going to let these just simmer into this beautiful Marry Me sauce. And I'm going to pour the buttery flavor and olive oil here just to enrich the sauce even further. I'm going to give it a minute or two on that side. And we are going to flip it over. Time to flip. And let's just spoon some of this sauce over here. Guys, this is my Marry Me salmon, but the version that is actually tastes like a restaurant style salmon. You know, that's what I'm trying anyway to achieve, like something that would be made in the restaurant. What do you think? Let me know if this version that I've done is something that you would make yourself as well. Now, 1 more minute and we're done. Let's set that aside till we're ready to serve up. And as you can see, I'm serving it with some creamy, look at that, creamy mashed potato. Really nice creamy mashed potato. But of course you can serve yours with whatever you like, and some butter and lemon zest and juice, asparagus and green beans. So time for the star of the show, the Marry Me salmon. Wow. Are you going to try this one? I hope you do, and let me know how it turned out. This is looking amazing. Look at that. Let's spoon some of this delicious sauce over this. And just going to pop a bit more capers over it. Optional. And some fresh herbs. Just going with a squeeze of lemon juice. Splash of olive oil. And there you have it, guys. If you like simple recipes that actually taste amazing, check out this tasty Marry Me salmon with a twist. Hit subscribe, share, like for more of these amazing recipes. Enjoy! Woo-hoo!